Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Victoria 3. We're playing as Mexico. We're going for Manifest Mexico. We have to take the Pacific coast and the Great Plains. And I haven't done this for a while, so why don't we do it? Strategic regions. Bam, Great Plains. Lots of US of A territory in there. Some Canadian territory in there. And I thought there was a little of our territory in there, but I might actually be mistaken. Oh no, surely. New Mexico, Colorado hours, I suppose. But still, there's a lot of work to do there. Pacific Coast, not that bad anymore. Sure, we still need British Columbia, we still need Yukon. And, well, we need Alaska, which probably means fighting the Russians for it. Which, not in love with that idea. Especially because I don't know how enough it will be if we take the warlord of the Pacific coast and then just sit on it until they give up, because that would be my dream, right? Sure, the Russians are strong. By the time I'm fighting the Russians, we hopefully have at least a similar amount of battalions available, but ideally we'd be sitting at this front. We'd just be saying, go, grab Alaska as fast as this war system allows. There will be Russian defenders, I'm sure. But try to push through before they can fully muster, maybe. And then just sit on it. And ideally, we're going to have to invest in more Navy. But ideally, we have enough of a Navy to maybe stop them from doing anything useful over here. That would be nice. It's a plan. I have no idea if that plan can work in Victoria at all, because I haven't been at that stage of the game yet. Alright, we're still waiting for Canada to fix its internal troubles so we can eat them again. We could try and eat the US of A before, but I'm still not loving that idea. And that's why we're still improving relations with them. I still kind of want to stay on their quote-unquote good side for a moment more while we become super powerful. We did build a pretty large amount of barracks last time, and that's already showing on our available number of battalions. Now I don't know if if all these barracks are full yet. No, they're not. They're still going up. Well, they might be full now, but they weren't at 223. So I'm gonna assume that they're not full yet either. I do feel like building even more though. Is there any screen in which we can see that? 224 out of the maximum 110 potential regulars. Unlikely? 227 out of their 111? What does it mean? What does it mean? Is there a maximum amount I can mobilize or something? Also, is there ever going to be a point where we can have more than like a few dudes on one general? I mean, I think there was like a stat that allowed them to bring a few more, but I'd like to bring like 50, not 20. I don't remember seeing technology like that, but we haven't paid, at least I haven't paid much attention to the military technology at all. So maybe let's have a quick look. War exhaustion, casualties, mobilization goods. I mean, it's all nice. Kill rate, more conscripts, better guns, less morale loss. Things. Naval. Yeah, I'm not seeing command limit or something along those lines at all. So I don't think it exists. Ooh, tanks. Now we're talking. Not quite yet though. Not there. Our technology production should be quite nice. We are at cap. Yes, we're over cap in fact, so that seems fine. And our literacy is still coming up, giving us a decent amount of innovation. So that's groovy. We queued up a bunch of buildings last time, so that is still going. That's nice. There was a dev diary recently where they talked about autonomous construction. So apparently they're planning to split your construction pool into two sides, like a governmental and a private one. And the investment pool could not be directly used by you, but it would just be used by the private construction on whatever they see fit. Which would certainly be a big change, but I don't think it would be necessarily a bad change. Kind of like the idea. I don't like that convoys are at such a premium. So we might want to go ahead and have some more port levels. Also, that iron import is sketchy. Yeah, it's not that bad though. It's kind of weird that they want to increase it. But we're at kind of fine levels there. Remember when we had huge cloth imports? I do. That is a thing of the past. Just quickly checking if any of these things... Oh, what a trade route. 10 silk. We actually have extra silk these days. So why don't we... It's not telling me that it's a bad trade route. But really, we don't need that anymore. Let's stop. Wait. Oh, I looked at the wrong side. People are buying 10 silk from us. We're importing 1,000 silk from the Qing, which apparently is still needed. Yeah, 10 is buyout. Our sell orders is... Oh, our own synthetic plant production is pathetic. So we should definitely have another look at that situation. I mean, sure, imports from Great Qing work right now. Would be nice if they kept working. What's bait? The usual suspects, still explosives, but just because everybody's buying them like crazy. Still wine, even though we built all that coffee. And we're buying a ton of wine too. So I guess we just need way more coffee still. Engines are being stolen from us. Coal is bad, but I think there's a bunch coming in. There is. Good, good. What else are we building here? Sulfur, oil, motor. Good, good. Tools. Are we building tools? Doesn't look like we're building a bunch of tools. So let's go more tools. And let's go more coffee. And what was the other thing? Silk. Sure. Those are things we can build. Are they the right things to build? Who the frick knows? Apparently building this in Mexico is not very... I still don't quite understand how that works, but I'm going to believe that it works. Now, California, were you one of the places that has a bunch of people, just not ones that want to go to work? Yes. So surely we can give the Californians a few tool workshops and they'll be happy to work there. I do believe that with what we did to our laws, not laws, our institutions, when those are through, we'll be in a better situation regarding that anyway. But for now, we'll do that. And tools I just did. Wow. I mean, it is Friday. It was a long week. But my brain is fried. I was looking at silk, so synthetic plants, which exist. I'm doing rayon. We still need dye as well, right? So I don't mind having that extra dye or those extra synthetic plants, even though it's just for exports. They're not making money at all, though. Why? What's going on? You're part of the people who are not paying enough. I guess the price of silk is not very high, thanks to all our imports from China. China? Maybe that's not what we're investing right now. Maybe when wages settle a bit, this will be different. But right now, it doesn't look great. Yes, I could cancel the Chinese exports of silk, and that would immediately catapult the synthetic plants to be excellent. But it would also bring our clothing factories to a stuttering halt, which I don't necessarily like. So let's not do that. What was number 3? Was it a raw thing? Coffee. It was a raw thing. Twas a raw thing. Yucatan, you kinda make me think that you also have a bunch of unemployed people. You do. Have you have a bunch of coffee production? There you go. And surely those people will go to work once this is finished. The increased minimum wage and the reduction in welfare payments should lead to work being more valuable than not working. So they ended their British rivalry. I don't like that much. Ooh, but I do like that we're almost done eating up the Nimipu. Nimipu? Pew? I don't know. Oh, Canada. Canada's done. Now, do we still have that truce? No. Now, technically time might have run out. But I don't necessarily see that. Nobody cares about them because they're a new country, kinda. Potential friend. Need of protection. Don't love that. Do not, in fact, love that. And I'm surely when I go and make a diplomatic play or prepare to make one, it's gonna say... It doesn't say. But with the protection setup, it feels a lot like Russia would help them. I don't know that there's anything I can do about that. I mean, they love me. We're a desirable ally. Ooh, could we maybe ally you? We don't have multiple alliances yet, so we probably can't do it. But we could research it. Multilateral alliances has been researched by Russia, or... Oh, both sides need to have it? I mean, makes sense, I suppose, but still. Yikes. And then we don't quite have the acceptance. But we're not maxed out on friendliness either. No, we can't do more. It's our trade agreement that keeps taking that up. Gotta keep an eye on that. And maybe their attitude towards Canada changes. I don't know that there's anything I can do to work on that, though. Regime change. Customs union. Relations join. Protectorate rivalry. Yada yada. Yeah. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Well, I don't know how it could work. Could bankroll the Russians for a faster improvement of relations. They get a lot of money from it, and we still would have the issue that neither of us has researched multilateral alliances. Multilateral. Yes, that. Ooh, never realized that this view was there. It's not interesting. I mean, doesn't tell me anything useful right now. It's an interesting view. Anyway, let's get this closed out, shall we? So yeah, Canada is kind of open for attack, but also kind of not. Film, more prestige. I feel like there's a school of thought where we start letting those relations drop. And punch the Americans with their Venezuelan defensive pact. It surely won't be an issue. We'd have to defend the sea. I assume. I assume the only way the Venezuelans can get to us is across the sea. And the American 50 to our 60 flotillas, we are better. But not by like tons. So honestly, we should probably go ahead and have a bunch more naval bases too. And yes, we can go to Mauritius at some point, and maybe we should. This means we need more ironclad production. And more ammunition production. And there's no real point in doing that right now. Journey call, more offense, more defense, less morale loss, more morale damage, bonus training. Oh, that's going to be really good. I mean, that just seems really good. So we're gonna want Journey Call too at some point. But for now, I want more naval bases. And Guerrero and Jalisco still have people. Although again, these numbers are lying now, so who knows. Apparently we're going to pay them a little more if we put it into Guerrero or Jalisco, but I think that's fine. Let's just go to max in both of these places. That's plus 20. It's nice. That puts us to 80 Navy. You're at 116, so we still wouldn't rival the Russians at all. But we will be rivaling the US fine, especially if we go up to more modern boats. Which does mean we'd need more ironclads, and I don't think our shipyard is doing so well, are they? Yeah, they're doing okay. And they're not all on the same... Can we pick up a shipyard somewhere? Oh yeah, we stole one in Washington. That's why. Extensive military shipbuilding. Wait, you're not on it. So we could have 25 more ironclads on at a pinch, but we needed loads. Pretty sure the number was loads, wasn't it? Where is it? Development, naval base. If everybody became a monitor, we'd need 60. It's not that much. That's not that much. How much do we get from a naval base right now? Or how many? Many ironclads? No, not a naval base. A shipyard. Especially the one in Jalisco. Not sure this tells me. I don't think it tells me. It's going to tell me here, yeah. We get 125 ironclads right now from 5, so it's 25 per. Wait. Do we not get any ironclads this way? No, we do. Guess it's fine. So 25 per. We can get 25 from this. And we were looking to have another 60, so we have 2 more levels of shipyard. We're more than golden. Who wouldn't like being more than golden? Apparently it's really bad to build in Jalisco, though. It's built in Washington, then. Why not? What could be the issue with putting your military production at the border? Just faster to get the troops to the front, right? Dead politician, something, loyal. What? The petite bourgeoisie is loyal. We need to do something. Canada unredacted. Book reject for publication in Canada due to the restrictive laws been accepted by Mexican publisher. I mean, yeah, publisher. Canada doesn't like us, and we get into scoop approval. Sure. Kind of fun that we have the left and the right being for it. Improve relations. Broken, quote unquote. It's just done. That means we can now look at an alliance with the UK. Now, does this tell me a little more? May always side with each other. May. Sure. Let's do it. And yeah, that didn't really eat any birds, or not that many birds, because we got the 300 back that we had from Defensive Pact, I assume. Oh no, it hasn't activated yet. But yeah, we lost 100. Because it cost us 400, we got 300 back. That's totes fines. I find the multilateral alliances thing that both sides have to research it. I find that kind of weird. I mean, I don't know how the AI approaches research. But it feels like it's kind of random as to whether we're going to get the ability to deal or not. Market access in Washington and Yucatan. Well, Washington and Yucatan. Why don't you have yourself some railway? You already have some. You're not running electric. I mean, do it. And then you should be fine. In Yucatan, you have railway, which is electric, so have one more. There. That money coming in. Colonization of Idaho completed. Nice. That means we can now integrate it, right? Incorporate it. Do it. Make it into a real state. Workplace safety institution became 2. Now, what states were we looking at where people were not willing to work? Was it San Salvador? 42 unemployed, and yeah, the maize farms don't get any people. Now, with the workplace safety, does that already help? That does not seem to do it yet. We got one more employment. On the other hand, wait, Social Security is down to 1. So now welfare should be below minimum wage. Which says to me that you should start employing people. If my logic was in any way, shape, or form correct, which maybe it wasn't. Kind of seems it wasn't. 0%, currently hiring. And I've had the ability to subsidize you. I might be able to see whether this is actually due to people not wanting to work or whether it's just to you not having any cash. It just seems so fine. Average annual wage 25. Well, I guess that's because you're not paying any farmers, laborers, or shopkeepers. But let's have another look at our modifiers. It should be the case that we're paying less, 60% welfare, and we should have like 80% minimum wage or something. Seems kind of crazy. Where is it even? So many things, and I have no idea what they're sorted by. 70% minimum wage. This fraction of standard normal wage or higher to the employees. Baseline determined from the average wages paid by industries across the corporate states. And that's the same basis that the other thing, welfare, is based on. So surely, I mean, maybe that little is not enough. Do you have to go higher on the minimum wage? I mean, I can. Could just have more workplace safety, right? Let's go ahead. Even higher minimum wage, please. Which, I don't know, might hurt us. Our income is going down right now, but that might also be because of production. It's almost certainly because we're building things that are not subsidized again. So, no. Gold fields depleted. In where? In Arizona. It is unfortunate. Still kind of weirded out by this situation. Because San Salvador has the workforce. Likely take the next best job that comes along. Yeah, but are they though? Will they though? But look, this urban center doesn't pay a lot, and people are working there. Well, that's weird. Also, they seem to be paying below minimum wage. It looks like that to me. Now, there was only one laborer you would at least know what kind of wage they would be looking at, but would be also kinda nice if they would show me in this tooltip not only how many farmers there are in Mexico, but how many farmers there are in San Salvador. How many laborers. I mean, I know I can check here, but it's so annoying. And surely we'll see a bunch of unemployed ones. Yep. 40,000 unemployed laborers. They're impoverished. And yet they're not going to work. Why? It claims to be hiring. It has cash reserves, so it can be hiring. And it just doesn't. I don't understand. I doubt that that's... Sorry, actually gonna help. Maybe we do need to look at another law for our economic system. Don't want to, though. Command economy. Subsidies mandated. I mean, it's kind of funny. But all these allowed and unallowed production methods, that's going to be so annoying. But with auto swap. Why do I keep saying swip? And why are words not coming out of my mouth anymore? It's terrible. I mean, yeah, we could jump back to agrarianism. I don't like it. I don't really see how we're going to get to a point where we have a good law. What about interventionism? Funds can be used for agriculture, plantations, ranches, manufacturing, mines, forestry, rubber plantations, whaling, fisheries, oil extractors, and infrastructure. That's a lot of things. I guess because it's interventionism. Can subsidize all buildings, so that's also positive. But we get 5% and 25% rather than 50% capitalist. So we get a lot less investment pool contribution. But I mean, our investment pool is nuts. Well, nuts. It's pretty nuts. So maybe it's actually correct to switch here. Can subsidize trade centers. Why would I ever want to do that? I mean, I guess to keep people employed or something, but I'm actually tempted to go to interventionism. Tempted. Yeah, just so we can see whether the thing will work then. Industrialists don't like it, but I mean, I'm taking less of their money and I'm giving them money. So how could they not like it? Oh, building things. As always, the usual chore. In this game, it is what you do. You build new things. And it's always the same things. I mean, is it surprising? No, it just feels like all I'm doing has essentially no effect on the economy anymore. That's probably true. But it's such a huge economy that what we're building is kind of, yeah. Some rubber plantations. More oil, even more coal maybe. And then just all the factories we can eat. And then we might do another round of barracks next time, I think. But not today. Okay, Mexico is being expensive these days. Still getting there, but I think we're at cap for the throughput bonus. So I'd rather not build more there. 4 more glassworks there. Still building a bunch of textile. It's just we're building all the things already. Idaho. You need some support anyway. And synthetic plant thing, I don't know. I'm tempted to have more and then try to not import silk from China, but it would need to be so many more. They don't know that we're ever getting there. And we can't partially import that Chinese silk because our traders love going ham. Some trade centers, good lord, not my day today, are doing quite well, while others are not. What other thing did I say? Oil. I mean, also probably more coffee. The answer is probably also always more coffee. Let's have more coffee. Was that coffee? It was. And oh, rubber, right. Some rubber, some glue. Did I just click build? Oh, I must have fully built all available ones there. Sure, some Guatemala. And then I wanted oil, a little more oil. In Utah? Let's get some of that Utah oil. Why don't we? There we go. Well, it's going to be a moment until we get interventionism. We're going to put a cut in here first, but next episode, I think we're going to find out whether interventionism can save the San Salvadorian maize farm from never hiring any people. Well, sometimes one. It's so weird. So weird. Anyway, thank you folks for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, please do so down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.